Welcome back to the podcast, guys. You're listening to 2.5 Mollies.
Huh?
This guy's a
Bro, yo,
dweeb.
yo.
What is Molly?
You might as well do it
it
yourself, bro.
One second. You're the one in the beginning. You said we're all gonna say it together. Why'd you back
I
up?
never said that, bro. Don't lie on my name.
Bro, why would I have a question, guys? Why would I just say that out of no reason?
You just want to take the spotlight.
This guy's
You want it on him.
fuck it. He wants it all on him, bro.
You do it next time.
Go,
bro.
do it. Start.
All right. Nah, I'm okay, bro. You
Don't be shy now.
Don't be shy. Go.
guys good. Yo, so basically, how you guys doing, guys?
I'm doing great.
How you guys
Alhamdulillah,
doing?
man. Doing great. Game day in a few hours, man.
Woo.
Something to look forward to. You know what I mean?
So every Sunday, so you know what I mean? We record these things on Sunday.
Yeah.
We got a game. You know what I mean? Hopefully, like I said, was it the first episode?
Yeah.
Hopefully, you know what I mean? We're going to start getting a IG Live in here, man. We're going to actually start recording.
IG Live of the game?
Yeah.
Nigga,
No,
man,
maybe just a highlight.
It'd
Maybe
be
just a
tragic for
highlight.
some niggas, bro.
Yeah.
Tragic
Not me.
paddock,
Not
tragic
me.
paddock.
Start with me. Not me. You.
Not me, bro.
Hey, man.
No, but that'd be a sick idea, wallahi.
Yeah, well, I would
Yeah,
be.
let us know if you guys want to see an IG Live of the game, bro, for
No,
real.
but
Yo.
also let us know. We also have like just a picture, all three of us with the ball. I think that's gonna release that 1,000 subs. The one with us three.
Why would they
Looking
want to
like
see that?
NBA.
Why the hell do you want to see
Why
that,
would they
bro?
wanna
That's
see
a
that?
lay that shit right
there.
there.
They want to know. You know what I mean?
Smile has that as a screensaver, man.
Yeah.
Well,
Gotta be
man.
motivational, man.
Yeah, but we got game day, man. Hopefully, what's the stat line looking like today, bro?
Brother, today I'm coming out with energy off rip.
How you?
I think I'm putting up a 10 and 10.
10 and 10?
Just solid 10 and 10.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
Huh?
There's nothing
Just
wrong
all
with
over the field, you know what I mean?
that. Come on.
How
You're
about
gonna
you?
be playing defense?
Do you have to ask that question?
Guaranteed,
That's
guaranteed.
guaranteed. That's every day.
How you?
Uh-huh.
Me, I'm probably gonna go for. I just want to go for like 15 rebounds, 0 points. Just Dennis Rodman.
Yo, this guy's a psycho,
I
bro.
just want to go 15 rebounds, 3 steals,
Yeah.
and 1 technical. And I take out,
Take your jersey off and
what
just throw it at the
you know
nigga,
the
huh?
NBA players like have a nice game and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
they just throw their jersey and they
Yeah.
get kicked out.
Brother, no one's gonna catch your jersey though, bro.
one's gonna catch it,
It's
bro.
gonna be on the side, bro. I'm gonna kick that shit.
Don't worry, man.
Damn, well,
Uh-huh.
you guys gonna
supporters,
do a
man.
whole lot of wasting time, bro. Just
Yeah,
running up
bro.
and down the court, bro.
How about you, bro?
Me?
I think last week they hold you though. I'll be honest, bro.
Hey, man. They
You
always
put up
do,
a good
man.
game, bro, and
They
then
put up a good
Huh?
game, man. But
what did they give you in the end? 3 and 3?
3 and 3 is crazy,
Nah,
bro.
well, you had a good game. I'm not gonna lie to you. One thing they gotta change is those scored.
I feel like, you know what
He's
it is?
doing
We
the
don't
scoreboard.
want to put smut on the, you know what I mean? The league's
Yeah.
name.
We never said the
You know what I
league's
mean?
name.
It's a good.
It's a sick
It's a
league.
good
I'll be
league.
honest.
It's a good league. I feel like, you know what I mean? There's so much stuff going on that it's kind of
Yeah.
hard, and it's not really necessarily it's the league's fault. It's
Yeah.
more so like the people doing the scorekeeping. So fix up. You know what
Fix
I
up.
mean? If you're watching at
Wallah.
home, fix
Don't
up.
do us dirty, man. That's
Don't
all we
do us
work
dirty,
for, bro.
man. Wallah, I'm not gonna lie to you. You know what it is? Because I'm not gonna say. You want to say if we won or lost that
We
game?
lost.
We lost.
We lost.
lost.
It was a close game, man. We lost. Couple mistakes down the end. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're gonna clean it up today for
Yeah.
sure.
We need some bigs. So if anybody's watching at
Eddie, you
home,
niggas is 6'5" plus, male or female. Pull up. We need support. Hold on.
we need support. Oh my god, yo! But it's hard, man. I was looking back at even like, cause for the viewers out there, like we've been playing in a league together with a certain
some
group of
time,
friends
huh?
for a little while now, you
Yeah.
know. And then like whenever we play, we just at the end of the day, like we all just want to have fun, right?
Yeah.
So the thing is, like sometimes when we're playing in these leagues, man, it's hard because there's actually like people who are like 6'7", 6'8",
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
It's like, how can you guard that?
It's hard. It's hard because it's like, you know what I mean. You need those extra inches, you know.
Yo,
Hey yo, what the fuck? But you know, sometimes you can recover that with a heart. You know.
you
Yeah,
can.
you play
Heart and
hard.
grit, huh?
Yeah.
If you play hard,
100%.
man. If you leave it all on the
Yeah,
floor,
yeah.
what
It
more
makes
can
up
we
for the
ask?
extra, that loss right there, huh?
And
Exactly.
you know,
Heard you.
not to speak too much on you know what I mean, the game, and we'll kind of conclude after this. But it's just like today we got a big game too.
Oh, it's a big game.
I don't know if you guys.
That's a big game.
It's a big game because we're facing. You know what I mean?
No, it's a must-win, bro. I'm not trying to lose any other game this season. I'll be honest,
I agree.
bro.
The
Right?
thing is,
That's
it's one of those
we
things.
came in. We wanted to be undefeated. We won the first game. We lost this game. We can't lose another game. I'll be honest,
I
bro.
agree. But we're going up against Thorfinn, bro. I don't know if you're the Thorfinn.
If you know
Thorfinn?
Thorfinn, you know, bro.
It's
Some
Thorfinn, right?
big bastard, bro.
Bro, Allah, huge. His picture's
Huh?
gonna be right here.
We're gonna put
Allah,
his
he's just
picture.
a straight Viking, bro. All he knows how to do is cut trees, bro.
Cut trees and grab rebounds, huh?
He's
Allah.
at least 6'6", bro. At least, bro. Big guy.
Yeah.
Big guy, man. But hopefully we'll come up with an update for the next episode. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Tell you guys how
100%.
that thing went.
100%, 100%. And you know, as we usually always start our podcast, we have the male Amalia section. You know, obviously, if you have a better name, let us know.
Mhm.
But it's where we hear from you guys, and we know we get that little connection. So
I don't feel a connection.
not yet, not yet.
It's gonna be
Give it a
better.
couple
It's gonna be
weeks,
better.
give it a couple
Bro,
weeks.
by the way, just to say, we're gonna post it every Saturday and we record on Sunday. So any questions you guys have, make sure to bring it in by Saturday night latest. And then hopefully we'll answer it in every episode, the next episode, you know?
100%. So
and again, like the more active you guys are, the more often we're gonna be doing it. You know, like for now, we would just want to keep the questions going,
so it's consistent. You know,
exactly. But at the same time, like let's just say, for example, like we have a lot of questions, and hopefully we'll dedicate like an episode towards it. But again, like if you keep flooding it, we're gonna answer it just as much questions that you guys put in. You know, so
3 to 5 questions every episode.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
And another thing too is in the future, bro. Hopefully we can do like a live phone call.
Oh yeah.
Or voice recordings on IG.
We
want to do we want to make this like legit, bro. You know what I mean?
100%. We're gonna get a toll free now.
100%. That's for sure.
So the first question is like very a simple question. It's just like where do you guys live?
Tokyo.
Where do you live?
Tokyo, Japan.
Not somewhere you want to know, bro.
Yeah.
In the trenches.
It's not a nice place, but it's very cold. We live in Canada.
We live in Canada. That's all you're gonna. That's all it is.
The next question is actually a funny question. They said, and this is one that I have many moments. They said like, what was your most like, you know, in high school when you're growing up and you're teenage, you have awkward moments. You know what I mean? You might even do some things that when you look back in the middle of the night, you know, on Wednesday in the middle of the night, you might just say, why did I do that? When you're right about to go before to go to sleep.
God.
You know what I mean?
Bro, I'm not gonna have a lot, bro.
There's a lot, but what would you say is like your most cringiest or awkward moment in around high school time, right? No, it doesn't have to be the most. It doesn't have to be the most.
why are you tapping about the shoulder?
Wait, it doesn't have to be the most.
The guy knows the story.
Like,
I'm about to tell, bro.
Are you gonna tell the stories?
About to go down.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll start off easy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is one moment that I just like remember. Just like it's not even that crazy. So just so I could set a baseline for you guys. It's not even that crazy. So basically, I remember I was in the hallway walking. Right, and we went to a school that was not mixed. It was like segregated, right? Boys and girls, right?
I was gonna say
I thought you said black and
white.
white. I was about to say, bro.
White is crazy.
I said
bro.
they're still doing that, bro.
that too. No, but basically, I just remember going up the hallway, and then like you know those ones where you go this way, the other person goes that way, and then they say, oh, you know what I mean? Okay, so imagine that, but 3 times. So basically,
3-4 times.
I went one side. They went that side. I said, all right. I went the other side, and they went that side, and I said, I'm just gonna go right. I said it like that. I said, I'm
just
going
made it clear,
right.
huh?
Guess what? I go right. Bumped into her hard. She almost fell down.
That's ridiculous.
That's
bro.
awkward, right? And then the hallway's empty too. I just had to do a long hallway walk of just like
you just started sprinting towards the end, just to get out of there quick.
The rest of the week, I was like,
I have a quick question though.
Yeah.
Did you get married to her, bro? That's some romantic shit. I'm not
The guy picked up her books and everything.
The books, huh?
You gave her the glasses.
So what's your name and shit?
Not yet.
I'm joking.
But basically, that's actually a quick one. Pick up the books.
But yo, that happens often. That's not that bad though. That happens in the grocery store. That happens.
No,
Come on.
I'm saying like
Smiley, you're holding out on us, bro. Give us some good, bro.
After you guys, I'm like, remember another one.
This guy, bro. Go ahead.
I would say I'll say the story pretty quick. Things that we regret.
No,
or
like
things that I feel like are cringe.
Just a little cringe moment, not too crazy.
Not too crazy.
Yeah.
No, I'll say the crazy one.
Okay, go ahead.
I have a crazy one too. Go.
No, so basically, what happened was I'm not gonna say the grade that was in. Okay, so I wanted to do something for a specific girl, and I thought it was like somebody she was a friend. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I thought to myself like, let me do this because like it was something that I kind of planned over, and it was. I don't know why I did it anyways. I came up to it. I came up to the decision, I think, like maybe a week or 2 before.
Yeah.
Long story short, I prepare, and then anyways, I was kind of like emceeing for the night. So we had something called Oscars.
Yeah.
Right? So the thing is, how it works is, a lot of the times whenever you go to these specific places, you have like award ceremony, right, with the performances on the side.
Yeah.
So I was emceeing for that night. So what happened was, I think I did like 2 different like skits or whatever, something to just like get the crowd engaged. You know what I mean? Then last, I called up. This is so cringe, bro.
Yeah.
I was talking. I said, before we end up leaving, what we're gonna do is I started making like this whole monologue. Yeah. Right. I'm looking at the crowd. I'm just like looking at you guys like the way I was looking at, you know what I mean, the whole crowd, right? Movie. Yeah. And then after that, I'm basically saying, before we leave and before we wrap all this stuff up, you know what I mean? Like, I have something special to do towards someone, right, specifically. I'm glitching now, but because I'm just thinking about it. Yeah. But anyways, in the moment, it was pretty smooth. You know what I mean? So anyways, I'm saying like, this is dedicated towards someone specifically special for me, and they mean a lot to me. So here you go. And then after that, somebody came out with a chair,
Yeah.
spotlights on me. I'm just for your imagination.
Wallah, Chris Brown.
This is High School Musical shit right here, bro.
So you would have thought to yourself, you know what I mean? I would have did a dance or something. No. I just started singing, bro.
Wow.
And I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not saying this. I'm not saying this out of like, oh, I'm happy for it. Right now, I cringe all the time.
Just thinking about it.
Just thinking about it. Because it's not, I feel like as time goes by, you know, you start to realize like there's specific things that you kind of did that you look back at as like, yo, I don't think as a person I've grown, I don't think I'd be able to do it now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's a good thing to kind of reminisce and tell the story about. So long story short, I started singing, right? And I'm singing this specific song towards this girl. So I'm looking at her dead in her eyes, and I'm singing the hell out of the song, okay? And I see girls in the front crying. You know what I mean? Like
Justin Bieber, huh?
People have the cameras out and they have the flash on.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? Like it looked like a movie, like you're in a concert. You know what I mean? I felt like Rod Wave, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
So long story short, I go, I start singing, and then after that, right after like midway through the song, there's like a specific pause in the song. Yeah. So then I end up calling her out. She ends up coming. And then after that, she comes on stage. She's crying. Yeah. She steps on the stage. She sits down. And then after that, when she sits down, now I'm serenading her in front of everybody.
God. But if she's crying, but that must mean you were going crazy, bro.
No, yeah.
I would just say that it was just an attempt. You know what I mean?
It was
an attempt. Yeah. I don't personally, like, when I look back at it, I thought it was bad. You know what I mean?
Guys, he's being humble.
He's being humble.
He's being humble.
I felt like I was the man, though. I felt like I was the man. Yeah. You know what I mean? In the moment, but when I look back at it, obviously, I don't feel like it was as good as I thought it was. Yeah. But at the end of the day, like, people came out with the posters and things like that. And then, yeah, like, it was a situation. And I'm glad that now that I look back at it, I wouldn't necessarily, I cringe sometimes, but then there's other times where I look back at it and I'm like, yo, this is a good memory. This is something I would show my kids.
Definitely, bro.
You know what I mean? And be like, yo, your dad.
It's on camera, bro. I'm like that.
Your dad got some riz. You know what I mean?
But listen. Girls, man. It was recorded, right?
It was recorded.
What would you do?
No, I'm not putting it in the I'm not putting it in the bottom. It's going to be
right here, guys.
Now putting it on the bottom right, bro.
But like, is this something that you look back at and you're like, why did I do that one? It was a little bit too much, or would you say like? I think
you know there's a lot of other embarrassing stories. Maybe hopefully after Khalid says his piece, I'll say another one quickly. But it's not the only embarrassing thing that I ever did. You know what I mean,
brother? I think countless, bro. In high school, especially. Right? No, me as well, bro.
Yeah, I feel like you know what it is.
I was loose, bro.
Sometimes one it was me and Khalid joint. I remember right now.
Chill out, bro.
Okay,
yeah, bring that up. Actually, do it.
I don't think you know what I'm talking about.
I think I do. Go ahead.
Okay.
But I'll do mine first.
Yeah.
You said high school or all time?
No, just high school. I stopped at high school.
Oh, you said
high school. I have one in grade 7, 8. Okay, Can I say that one?
I'll let it go.
Because this was bad, bro.
Yeah, I'll let it go.
So this was grade 7, bro. Me, I was a chubby little kid, if you know, bro. Like I was always scheming on some munch, you know.
You always got something, huh?
I'm always planning something.
Cosmic brownie.
This guy was Dexter, bro.
Brother, you know I had the cosmic brownie on me.
Yeah.
But just
know, I wanted it.
You wanted it, right? Guess what? One day I never had any snacks on me, and you know me, brother. I need. you know me. I need my snacks, bro. So yo, it was lunchtime. Everyone was heading out for recess, right? And then there's this girl in the class other side of the room, the craziest muffin from Costco, and me, I'm eyeing it like this. Wallah, it's gonna be mine. Give me. I waited till everyone left the class. Brother, I did the little freaking swiper, no swiper. I went to our lunchbox. I opened that shit. I'm like saying no more because the muffin was big too, bro. So I'm like, yo, I'm just gonna take a piece. She's not gonna know.
Those Costco ones are huge.
So right in the act, she opens the door. I'm looking at her like this. Brother, I looked at her. She's like, what?
Grade 7?
This is grade 7, bro. I don't know if you guys remember.
You're cooked.
Brother, when she looked at me, wallah, you know the feeling when your heart goes into your stomach, bro? Yeah. I was like, yo, I'm never doing this shit again. That was the most ebb moment I've ever had in my life, bro.
Yo, the worst part is it's food.
That's the worst part.
It's gonna go
brother, that's the worst part. You're gonna shit it out, bro. Yeah. But me, I was just like, yo, bro, I need to touch up. I need to touch up today, bro. Yeah. I'm starving. But that was by far, wallahi, I think that moment just stands out above all. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I have some other stuff, but that was bad.
At least you know what it is. Yeah. Low-key, it might be like, yo, You got scared off. I
got scared off, brother. I got scared straight. I never did shit like that again in my life, bro.
That's crazy.
But I never used to scheme like that. But that day, it was just, I don't know.
So was that the reason why the whole, remember, so a couple, episodes back. Yeah. So that the reason why you didn't want to go on those Dollarama scheme runs? You
brother, I know. Brother, I know. I was just loose with it, bro. I thought I was freaking like Harry for it. Just, you know what I mean? But I'm the loosest guy on there, bro.
So he says, it's not for me. That's not
for me. That's when I quit, bro. Grade 7, I was like, yo, bun that, bro. That was bad. So what was the one you got? What was the one you had?
Muffin murder.
What was the one you were gonna say?
That one, brother. That one is. It's not even like. It's like more on Yusuf's tip. It's something that if I go back in time, I would say, Smail, why did you do that?
I was there too.
Yeah, you were there too.
What was it?
Just say it. Me and Khaled joint program.
Just say it. Let's say this is the last one.
So the last one is like. But first of all, just a preface. It's like kind of like. I realized like, yo, as you grow and open, it's like Yusuf said, like.
Yeah.
Yo, why did I even do that? You know what I mean? Yeah. But basically, I'm not gonna say what grade or anything. It's gonna be general, right? Yeah. But basically, it was like poetry and stuff like that class. Poetry, yeah, in English.
Oh, I remember
then basically, like one person was basically saying a heartfelt poetry.
Yeah.
And then I'm not gonna lie to you.
Now this makes it seem like some hasid guys, bro.
Yeah, it makes it seem like that's what I'm saying. This is something that
it's not nice.
If anything, if the person is watching, listening to it,
sorry,
or my bad, we're sorry about that.
Sorry, bro.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
what happened, bro?
Well, let me explain. So they basically said a heartfelt poetry, like a personal. You know, people go off
about their life. You know.
Me, like, I'm not gonna lie to you. In that grade, like, I just wrote some random copy words that copied together, and I just submitted it. I didn't take it seriously, right?
Yeah.
But then one person basically in our class, they did a heartfelt poetry about like their life or their struggles, and then basically they got emotional. Let's just put it at that. Like they started tearing up, right?
Yeah.
And then I just hear some. First of all,
you know that legendary. It's that legendary one.
Some people are putting the thing on me that I did it, but I don't think I did it first. But I know that I joined in.
You pitched the hard.
No. Yeah. Like someone in a general area between me, Khalid, a couple other guys. We're not gonna say their name.
Here too, bro.
No, you weren't.
This was grade.
This is high school. You're not.
When was this? Grade 12, right?
Okay, never mind,
probably.
Yeah, you were in grade 12.
Listen, so basically, it said a heartfelt poetry, right? And then I'll add the fact that it was a girl too. Yeah, it kind of makes it a little bit worse.
Yeah,
but
pretty traumatic experience.
Yeah, So basically, someone just said. About to laugh, and me, I couldn't hold myself. I
That's
went
just
all
contagious,
out. Sometimes when you have that, when you have the the one that goes low. I had the
It's the one where everyone's like, yo, this guy's crazy, bro.
You did a little too much.
You did it too much.
First of all, this guy, you know how he laughs too as well.
Brother, I was dying. I was dying, bro. Stop.
Like, that's something that when I then
I have a question though. Were you laughing? Were you laughing at the fact that she was crying, or were you?
No, we laughed at the fact that guy laughed.
No, there was one guy who came and just said
it's childish. Well, it's childish.
It's childish, brother. But I'm childish too. Why am I?
Brother, I told you it's contagious. But once one guy laughs, everybody has to laugh, bro.
No, but I'm gonna take full accountability because I wasn't laughing because he laughed. I just laughed as well because of the awkwardness.
It was in the moment. It was the awkwardness. Yeah.
No, but you know what I mean. But I think the person just walked out.
It goes to show, like, you know what I mean? The growth and
looking back at it. Very bad moment, right?
Very bad.
And it was a joint. He was in it too.
I was in it too, and the teacher was there.
And I think he shed a tear or something.
No, wallahi, man. I didn't shed a tear. No, I didn't shed a tear. Don't put that smut on me, bro. No, but the teacher was mad. Man, that was a bad situation. I'm gonna be honest, bro. But yeah, we're on that question for too long. What's the next one? Is that the last one, or?
Anyways, bro.
Just keep flooding the mail to Molly.
That was the last one.
Okay. That was a good question. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That one. I'm not gonna lie. I'm going through the emotions right now. I'm just like, damn.
Yeah, wallahi.
Are you guys feeling the same way?
100%. Brother, I feel like the more we talk about it now, I'm remembering more stuff.
More and more.
I feel like that can be in its own episode right there. Just awkward moments.
Regrets, huh?
Awkward moments in life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or regrets. Damn.
But yo, guys, I have a question. Did you guys recently see online, like on Instagram and TikTok, like the whole trend with Somali people like marrying Moroccans?
Bro,
you see that? Did you see that whole thing? I think I'm in a deep hole right now.
You didn't see it, Bugsy?
I didn't see it.
Brother, it's all over TikTok.
Explain it to him.
Brother, long story short, I think it started off as like a joke. Someone was like, yo, let's go to Morocco to get married. It's like $2,000 to get married.
$2,000
for the men and everything.
US.
And then these Somali guys were saying it as a joke. They're like, yo, I'm on my way to Morocco. They're packing their bags. They're like, bun halimos, you know what I mean? And then everyone just started getting pissed. The Somali girls were like, bun, you guys, farah logo basto, you guys whack niggas anyways. And the Moroccan girls are like, yo, do you think we're cheap? You know what I mean? You guys are
some
bhaktis.
of them are even
so they're
getting dusted from both sides. You know what I mean?
Damn.
On top of that, and then the Moroccan girls started roasting Somali girls. So then it's just a whole politics on TikTok. Every time I go to TikTok, I just see 3 lives in a row. Boom, boom, boom. All people just talking about it, you know?
And on top of that, it's not only just a joke. Yeah. It's actually
started. It got serious.
It's actually started with some Somali guys, which is nothing wrong with it. But like some Somali guys actually marrying Moroccan women, and then basically going on social media and saying, "Guys, bro, this is the new meta, bro. Like,
to get married.
This girl's
the new meta's crazy.
The new meta's crazy.
New meta's crazy.
If like these girls in Somalia are giving you guys a hard time, bro, this Moroccan people are welcoming us with open arms.
Yeah.
Basically, right?
Yeah.
Which is true, actually, compared to like other, like they're very welcoming culture. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So he's basically saying they're very welcoming, and I feel welcome, guys.
Yeah.
Just so you know. And by the way, it was $2,000-$3,000.
Yeah.
Right? And then guys are like, whoa. And then you even see some videos of some guys, a group of 8 guys,
just
passport.
Passport.
We're coming.
And they're getting stamped. Morocco.
And then there's some guys doing videos with their Moroccan wife, just having like, language tests. You know what I mean?
It's all over TikTok. I'm surprised you didn't see it, bro.
Or I've seen any social media, like actually.
I've seen one person talk about it, but I was confused. Like I didn't understand the context of why she was making the joke. You know?
Yeah. So it's just one of those jokes.
Yeah.
But bro, like I got into a rabbit hole, bro, and it's bad.
Interviewing people, Somali people on the
streets in
Somali moms and stuff. They're like, what?
Like, yo,
I would never, like, you know what I mean? And then there's also some Moroccan girls are trolling. They're saying, they're like, and I got your guy, and what? Like, you're men, and what? You know what I mean?
So what's your take on that, bro?
What do you guys think about that?
I'll say this, okay? When it comes to marriage, one thing I believe is, of course, like, this is something that I want to start off, and I could speak for all 3 of us here, you know what I mean? Like, we're not married, you know what I mean? Like, our opinion is just our thought process behind
Speak
it,
for
you know
yourself,
what I mean?
brother. Ever since last week, what I heard was new $2,000.
$2,000?
You're on the waist time. They're gonna make a live about this nigga, bro. What do you?
No, but specifically about the situation, I feel like when I'm listening to it, I just feel like getting married is something that's supposed to be like. First of all, it's beneficial. All through, everybody knows that. You know what I mean?
Each way you cut it, it's a beneficial thing.
It's something that is needed within the community, and honestly, as being a human being, like our job is to reproduce. Even in Islam, right?
Yeah.
It's like we want to procreate in order to like basically bring more offspring and raise them to be like servants of Allah. Basically,
exactly.
So at the end of the day, the way that I think about it is marriage is something that's needed, right? When it comes to marriage, I feel like a lot of the problems that you start to see these days is the aspect of like things just being hard, whether it's the parents, whether it's the girl, you know what I mean? A lot of things are kind of hard. So when it comes, me personally, if you want my opinion on this specific thing, well, I just stay loyal to my Somali queens, man. That's how I feel about it. You know
this guy, bro, like, can you take it easy?
His sword, we gotta do an edit of the thumbnail.
It's coming in. He's on a horse like this, huh?
But there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with marrying someone from Morocco.
Okay, I get what you mean.
I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like me personally, that's just my preference. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm not against. You know what I mean? Like someone who's from Morocco. I think that some guys or maybe some people might look at it like from a perspective, bun these girls. I think maybe that might just be an exaggeration.
Yeah.
I think some Somali guys, from what I've heard, I'm not saying this is my opinion, right? But at the same time, I've also heard that sometimes when you're getting married to Somali women in itself, there's specific things that come up during that marriage process that might make a hindrance towards their marriage to come. Or they might realizing like, this family or this person is not the person who I thought they were,
Yeah.
So things end up breaking off.
Yeah.
So a lot of guys are saying, you know what? Like, basically, what would you consider like Moroccans? There's like a specific word. They're not like
what?
They're not Arabs, right?
Oh, you see Berber people, but there are Arab though.
They are Arab, but they live in North
Arab,
Africa.
Yeah. So those specific types of people, I heard like a lot of Somali guys saying basically like, we prefer to go within those types of families, you know what I mean? Yeah. Because they're a lot more welcoming, and like the videos are basically implying, it's a lot easier to get married.
Brother, that's the whole like the argument is you're treating these girls like it's a cheap process, quick one, get in, get out.
It gives them
2000 lack of what's the word?
Honor type of thing.
Exactly.
You're making them like this is like the Dollarama.
It's Dollarama. Come get a quick lollipop and some candy and get the hell out of there.
I feel like the way that the guys are going about it is like
it will start off as a joke though.
As a joke, I get it, but like at the same time, like with certain specific things, I feel like first of all, number one, you gotta watch what you say on the internet, bro. I seen a lot of guys saying some wild stuff the past few weeks, bro.
Yeah.
Especially on TikTok.
Yeah.
I've been seeing a lot of people saying certain things that they shouldn't be saying. You know what I mean?
100%.
So a joke like yo saying like, yo, wallahi, this price cheap. It's funny. I'll be honest. If I seen that video, I would laugh. You know what I mean? But to an extent, like a lot of the times, a lot of these girls look at it from a perspective of, yo, these guys are using, and I think that's what they were meant about the Moroccan people. It's like, yo, you guys think we're cheap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like they think, or some people think that like the actual meher, which is, you know what I mean? What's a representation of themselves,
the value of the person.
The value of the person. That's what I meant to say. So the thing is, somebody who's saying like the Moroccan people, for example, some people might look at it like, yo, 2,000, that's nothing.
That's
light,
I mean?
I need something more than that.
Yeah.
Brother, but at the end of the day, it's supposed to be something. You know, meher is supposed to be
something quick, not quick, but
not
something
quick and
light.
easy.
No,
because also the let me just start by also prefacing this, like, and you guys can interject where you guys
just to explain.
Give context
who don't
for it.
understand. The meher is like the dowry, which is a gift to give
to the family,
the wife,
to the wife
only.
But it's not just a gift though. There's also like meaning behind it. You know what I mean? Like it's also something to fall back on if the marriage doesn't necessarily go through.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Could be, yeah.
So
but the whole point of it is you have to give
gift.
it to you have to give it to the girl.
Yeah.
In like Islamic tradition or
ruling.
It's a ruling actually. So yeah.
It's a requirement, yeah. But the thing is though, you know what I don't like about it? I agree with you. So what they're saying, you're saying is that, bro, anybody, like even like you hear stories, anybody can go to a, like, you know, also kind of like the underlying tone of this whole thing is like anyone could go to like a country where the cost of living is very cheap.
Exactly.
I can work at Walmart,
Indonesia,
and I can flaunt around $2,000, and then I'm the richest guy. And like for example, I can go to a village in Somalia, and then flaunt around $2,000 and say, "Yo, this is the meher. Who wants to marry me?"
Anyone's
I'm gonna have like people lining up.
Guys look like Jeff Bezos.
No, but you have to add context. That's true.
That's
so
the
these
problem.
guys are probably going to like poor places where anyone would jump on the opportunity. You know what I mean?
Poor quotations.
Yeah,
no.
In every country there's poor areas. Somalia, there's a lot of poor areas.
Like Somalia in
you know
itself has a lot of
especially in Africa, there's a lot of poverty in certain areas.
Mm-hmm.
So Morocco's a big place, bro. There are probably some places that are not as flourishing as other places. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I understood it.
You get what I mean? Yeah. So that's probably what it is. I'll be honest. But
my take on it personally is, if you're gonna, like, I don't have any problem with someone like Moroccan person marrying a Somali or any other race. It doesn't matter to me. Right? Yeah. As long as like the two people fit, it's okay. You know what I mean? Yeah. Mm-hmm. But the thing that I might say as a Somali person is that like preferably you'd want to, which is like kind of, you know what Yusuf was saying, oh, I only want like Somali people.
Yeah.
Right? Is like sometimes we come from cultures that are very strong, you know? Yeah. Like the Somali culture is like very, very strong in of itself.
Very cultural.
Yeah. So like, let's just say, you know what an easy mix is?
Yeah.
Like if you marry like, oh wow, this can get actually bad.
I know exactly what you're gonna say too. I know what he's gonna say, bro.
But like there's some let's just put it this way. The Canadian culture, it itself doesn't have a strong culture. It's multiculturalism.
Yeah.
But like you can't put something like what is a Canadian food?
I get what you
like,
exactly.
You can't pretend.
You see, the culture is very diverse because there's so
diverse.
many different.
But Somalia is very like homogeneous, right? That's a crazy. Somalia is very homogeneous. It's one people, one religion, one culture. Yeah. So they're very like
everyone's on the same thing.
So if a Canadian person, like whose ancestors, like generations lived in Canada, marries a Somali person, the Somali culture like comes over on it, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but the thing is, when you marry two cultures that are very strong, for example, like Pakistani, Indian, like Indonesian, those guys have very strong culture, very nice people, like very strong culture. They have their food, they have like their traditions. Yeah. And a Somali, which is very strong,
it's gonna clash.
Naturally, there's gonna be clashes, right? So those clashes, you gotta also it's just at the end of the day, marriage is also something very like, from what I'm not even married, but from what I can see is like, it's something that's very it's emotional, like love and all that, but it's also somewhat very businessy, like very like at the end of the day, it's a very not trans. No,
I was a bad word to use
because he said business, bro.
No, like, I think I got.
No, you don't get what you say. Hold on. You're trying to cook some bullshit, bro.
Buddy, older.
But marriage is basically very like, from what it seems, is very logical too. Like at the end of the day, like if your both parents are like hate each other, bro, you're not gonna have a very nice marriage. You know what I mean?
I get what you mean.
So,
I get
like,
what you mean.
That's why I would keep it into account. Like when marrying other cultures that are very strong, like that might even be the reason why your marriage doesn't work out. You know what I mean? Like, let's just say example, like you go to another like culture, and then they straight up they say this guy's Abid. You know what I mean?
Bro, that was something else. That was something.
But you're going. I got where you're from.
I'm not saying that.
No, but I've seen that. But that's very common though.
It's very common.
Like for example, like an Arab culture, and like say a Somali guy wants to marry someone who's Arab, bro. The family. I've seen it happen a lot. It's not all the time, but I've seen it happen. Where the family's like, yo.
But to preface it, Somali people, there's also a lot of
Somali people are racist themselves. I'll be honest.
You know, Somali people. The worst one is we divide into ourselves too.
Yeah.
Which is actually not common in Arab culture.
Not Arab, but it happens in another culture though. But let's not get into that.
Okay, that's not good.
Yeah.
Guys, the tunnels again?
No, not those guys. We're gonna let those guys relax today in the tunnel. You know, if you stay in the tunnel.
But listen, me personally, I get where you're coming from, Ismail, and to an extent, I agree. But about the aspects of like two cultures clashing, I don't agree completely. And I'll tell you the reason why. I don't think that the reason why these marriages are falling out is because of the fact that two basically like cultures are clashing. I think it's the aspect of like certain cultures' perspectives on other cultures are very skewed. Yeah. Based off of whether it's racism, biasness, colorism. There's a lot of different, like things that you could put into that one thing. Yeah. I'll give you an example. I'm a representation of what you're talking about. I'm someone who's Samoan and I'm also Somali.
Wow.
Right? Two cultures clashing together. Samoan culture is very strong too. Yeah. Right? I'll tell you right now, for people who don't necessarily know, and I've talked to you guys about this a little bit, but Samoan culture is, to an extent, there's a lot of similarities with Somali culture or like Arab culture, but at the same time, there's aspects that are completely different. Yeah. You know what I mean? So now my two parents are coming together, and I don't want to make this generalization just based on, or I don't want to do it because of biasness, but I want to make my point that when these two cultures are coming together, I think Somali people, and I think Khalid said this a little bit, like right while you were talking, but it's just these Somali culture, like people that are Somali or people that are Arab, sometimes the way that they look at like people marrying outside of their culture, it's not a good place to do. They look at it as like, why would I want my Somali daughter to be marrying an Arab guy? Yeah, which is wrong. And I don't believe this, but it's like, yo, he's gonna beat her. He's
They're gonna bring up stereotypes.
Crazy stereotypes. You know what I mean?
What's the stereotype against us, bro?
Somali
we're gonna feed them. Bananas
and rice and
we're monkeys.
We're monkeys, bro. Wallah, to be honest, wallah, I had a guy told me I'm a monkey the other day. Wallah,
that's crazy. Wallah, that's crazy, bro.
But I told him, wallah, he's black too. Or monkeys so black.
So you see, that's black on black crime, though. Come on, tell the guy, yo. Tell this guy, love yourself, bro. What's wrong with this guy?
But listen, all in all, I just want to say, Ismail, I don't think it's the aspect of two strong cultures going together. Yeah. Because I think that, especially nowadays, it's so much easier to marry and like come together with all these different cultures. I think personally, a lot of people just have really like racist thoughts or racist beliefs or all this other stuff. I think that's the point you should be making. That's what I feel like.
I have a question. I have a side question, bro. So, towards you, do you think marrying like within your culture is a lot more easier than marrying someone outside?
You know
like the process of it. Because at the end of the day, you can always make it work. You know what I mean? No one's denying that. But like, it's gonna come with a lot more headache. I feel like in reality, bro.
I think I get where you're coming from. Yeah. I think it's also you gotta look at it from a perspective of now you gotta see. It's like you're looking at it because the grass is greener on your side.
That's true.
But once you actually start to try it and you start mingling,
it might work out nice. You're right.
It might work out a lot. Yeah. Because I personally feel like, would you rather live in a place that now my question to you is, and I'll get into to answer your question, but my question to you is, would you rather live in a place like Canada where it's very diverse, or would you rather live in a place that's just your people? What do you think? Wow.
If you want me to be honest, bro, I'd rather live in a place with just my people, bro.
And I think that's the reason.
Because I loved it out there, bro.
It felt nice.
It felt nice. Like I didn't feel like, you know what I mean?
I don't feel personally.
Sometimes I feel like I don't like.
You don't belong.
Wallah, let's be honest, bro. Like, especially as a black guy, bro. Yeah. How many times did you go to the store? Someone's looking at you weird, bro. Going to those self-checkout things. Come on, how many times, bro? Does someone just looking over your shoulder like this guy robbing, scanning what, a banana as a PS5? Huh? How many, brother? It's a normal thing. Like people always, you're outlier.
One person even at Walmart. Yeah. I walked in, and then the lady at the greeter. Yeah. Imagine that. Her job is greeter. Let's not get into that, though.
Yeah.
Her job is greeter,
65 plus. Oh, she's an old racist, huh?
Old lady, right? Gay Lewis, huh?
Gay Lewis.
It's not Gay Lewis.
It's not Gay Lewis. Come on.
Gay Lewis' name, bro.
She's a goat.
Gay Lewis. Is there Gabe Lewis or Gay?
Gail.
Lewis.
Yeah. If you know,
Well,
you know,
you know, bro. Well, I go on TikTok. Go search her
basically,
up,
she
bro.
came up to me and she said, "What are you doing here?"
Yeah.
And I said, "I didn't even." But you know what? I realized when. Sorry, this is off topic, but like you know, you just in a shock. You're like, "What do you mean? What am I doing here?"
Yeah.
She's like, "Are you coming here to buy something?"
What?
I said, "Yeah." Well, isn't this not a store? I asked
Say
her a question.
wallah, she said that.
Lie. She said, I said, "Is this not a store?" She said, "Are you coming to buy something?" I said, "It's not a store." All right. She said, "All right, then don't spill your drink." I had a drink with my hand.
Well, I was spit on your face.
It's an old lady, bro.
Old
They say like, "Yo, I felt in shock," like not shock, but like
Yeah,
I
you
couldn't
froze.
understand it.
Yeah.
I
You clocked
I
it
couldn't
later.
understand it. At the end when I was at sleep. Like,
Yo, that was racist.
When I took it, I said, "Damn, I got racially profiled there."
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know what I mean? But at the moment, I was like, "This lady's big R word."
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
something.
No, she is, bro.
I guess.
But you see, what do you think of like what do you prefer?
I think me personally, I would say this, right? I think I get where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Just on your point specifically, I would
Yeah.
just say that I was looking at it from more of when it comes to like people profile or whatever. There's the good and bad in Somalia too. You know what I mean?
You're right.
If you go there,
Check out our episode.
There's a lot of
Good, bad, and ugly.
Tribalism,
Somali.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of tribalism.
Yeah.
Right. There's the difference between light skin, dark skin. Go check out that colorism episode.
Okay, now
Hey,
we're
you're
just
plugging up.
You're
You're plugging up.
I'm just
you're
going
doing
back
this.
and
You're doing
forth.
this. You're doing this.
I'm doing
huh?
this, bro. So go check out that episode if you guys
Yeah.
didn't. It's audio only. You guys can see that on Spotify. But anyways, like in that situation, there's always the good, bad, and the ugly. Just because you're going to Somalia, it doesn't necessarily mean you're not gonna get
The
looked
same.
down upon
Yeah.
or looked
That's
at
why
a
you stay in
different
your
type of
area
way.
though.
So I personally, my belief is I don't know if I'd be able to live there
Yeah.
because I feel like living in Canada, there's a lot of bad things, and I
Yeah.
agree with you.
Yeah.
Right. But at the same time, it doesn't have to be Canada. But
Yeah.
I want to live in a place that's very diverse because
Yeah.
I love for people to question or to like for different types of people, for me to also learn about different cultures
Yeah.
and learn about different
Yeah.
religions and
I
learn
agree.
about all
I
this
agree.
type of stuff because it expands your mind.
I
And
agree.
you start to realize
I
like
agree.
we're not just in this for ourselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's other people and there's other perspectives that are out there.
Mhm.
So when it comes to like two cultures coming together or like marrying outside, I believe that if anything, it personally it could shape your kids to have multiple different types of perspectives.
I agree.
Like I'll say this,
They
right?
become smarter a little.
Me, I'm so for all of us kind of know like our own friend group. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Majority, like 99.9% of us are all Somali.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The 0.1% is me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the thing is, like, I personally feel like we have all different perspectives. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like, I feel like an inkling of a little bit of difference because a lot of the times I see perspectives
see
from
both.
different things.
I
you know
agree.
what
I agree with that. Yeah.
So the thing is, that I feel like it came from the fact that like I was not raised in one specific type of way. You know what I
It
mean?
wasn't traditional.
Because when I was like my whole beginning
Yeah.
like stint of my life, I grew up with my mom's side of the family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So bro, I'll be honest. I knew my name was Yusuf, but no Islamic type of
Yeah.
influence at all.
Two
You know
different
what I mean?
religions. Yeah.
So now I'm coming. I didn't think I was Christian. I didn't know what religion was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But once I started living like that later half of my life with my dad's side of the family, that's where I started getting introduced to religion. You know what I mean? But again, and we kind of talked about this in another episode too. I don't remember which episode it was, but it was about like choosing the religion. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
the thing is, like, we can go on to and talk about that for ages, but all I want to say about that point is for me, a lot of the times, like, I was growing up in two different sides, and I felt like I had a greater choice to choose this one side over the other. You know what I mean?
Because you saw both.
I saw both.
Yeah, yeah.
And I feel like there's a lot of aspects that I carry on from both sides. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So to end off your point, I know I'm going and rambling on
No,
for
keep
you guys
going.
too,
No. Wallah, you're
but at the
dropping
same
bars.
time, I feel like it's really good and beneficial for people to gain not inspiration, to gain perspective or gain like outlooks on different lives, and difference to me is a good thing. That's all I want to end off with.
I agree.
And I feel like marrying off with these two different
Yeah.
types of people is beneficial, and I feel like more people should be encouraged to do it.
To do it, yeah.
Especially because I don't know. I'll be honest,
The
man.
encouragement has to come from the family, though, bro.
You're right, and
'Cause if they're coming, they're like,
and that's the
I
thing.
feel like
It'll
at
always
least
be
it
a
has to-
problem. I
yeah.
think to me, it'll always be a
it'll
problem.
always be an issue,
I
bro.
feel like at least you have to be under one flag of like at least you guys are the same morals,
Yeah.
same life ideas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't be like
Completely different.
like you
But-
can't be like, but it's like some things are like pure clashes. Like yo,
Yeah.
this is when I was talking about business
Yeah.
because there's the love aspect. You can love someone,
Yeah.
but you guys can be like, you guys can see that the immediate, like, this is going downhill.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
For example, a very easy example is if you guys are different religions.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I have a good point to say.
It's
On
never
that.
gonna
I was
work.
gonna say this too. I'll say it after.
Okay. But I'm saying if you guys are different religions, right? Then there's gonna be, all right. So we celebrating Eid or Christmas today. You know what I mean? Or you're gonna be like a certain.
Yeah.
I don't.
4 years going, huh? Guy doesn't stop.
There's one day where I heard there's gonna be like 1 year where Christmas and Eid is gonna be the same day.
And the guy's gonna be confused, huh?
You know, but
that guy's a sellout, bro.
But basically, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but then obviously with mutual respect, and obviously you could
figure things out, yeah. But it's a lot harder.
Gonna be something like these are some things you sometimes like you can keep account to, like, yo, you know what you're. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm saying know what you're getting yourself into.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, for example, you hate on, let's just say you're like one of these guys who are saying, yo, I'm Somali, but forget about these Somali girls. I'm going for something else. All Somali girls, generalization, all Somali girls are A, B, C, D, and you go for something else, bro. The something else also has a bad side and a good side, like what Yusuf is saying. So at the end of the day, if you guys are on the same umbrella of like general life ideas, go ahead, do whatever you want.
And just to put that simply, you know what I mean? When you mix apple juice and orange juice, or apple juice or guava juice together, or perfect one, banana and guava, you're gonna make right there a great smoothie. But when you put water and you put oil together, what does it not do?
It doesn't even continue.
It doesn't even mix, bro. So if it's a situation where the religions and all this perspective, they don't clash, it's gonna be water.
It's gonna be a wok mix. It's gonna be water and oil, huh?
Water and oil. You can't put it together. It's always gonna be separated.
Yeah.
You know what's funny?
That's a bar. Wallah, it's actually a bar though. Wallah, that's a bar.
That was actually nice. Like, can I say something? One thing I will say is, there's this one juice. It's the best. Actually, there's 4 people here.
Oh my
gosh! It's the best juice that I ever had in my life.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It was in LA.
Yeah.
Brother, the juice was half and half. It was red. Brother, you know.
Oh, you see where it is, bro? Roscoe's
in LA.
Oh my God.
That was the best.
The Sunshine.
It's called Sunshine.
Or Sunset.
Guess what? It's half fruit punch. Then the other half is lemonade. They don't mix.
And they don't mix. I don't know how they did that,
How
bro.
do you do that, first of all?
Wallah, I don't know how.
And guess what you do?
And it's
you mix it.
You mix it.
That's an exception to the rule, though.
That's an exception.
Every rule has an exception.
Every rule has an exception.
That's the anomaly, huh?
Yeah, man. But
that's good, bro.
All in all, man, love rules and love is blind, right?
Love is yours?
I said love rules.
Oh, Love is Blind?
Rule and Love is Blind.
I think you watched Love is Blind, huh?
Brother, this guy.
I just don't like guys like.
You know this.
I just wanted to point that out.
I watch it too, though. 90 Day Fiancé, brother. I got you on that, man. Don't say.
I don't watch it.
You don't watch it, but the clips.
The clips I watch it.
The clips are good. They're nice.
Yeah, the clips are not bad.
There's one time I was at my cousin's house, and I just sat down, and she just like has a kid and everything. And then the TV was on.
90 Day.
And then it was me, my brother, and my cousin.
Yeah.
And I ended up just looking down at my phone. 3 hours passed. Guess what it was?
What?
I was watching. That's the first time I ever experienced it. I was watching a marathon of 90 Day Fiancé, and I was glued to my seat.
Reality TV, you loved it.
That was my first time. I said, "What is this?
What's next?
You know
What's next? Ones,
yo, who's this?" And then my cousin's saying, "Oh yeah, it's that person, and she's doing that and that."
Yeah.
I said, "Wallahi." I was in the shaker over there. But I look at it, I say, "Oh." Yeah, well, we gotta go actually.
I don't know, bro. I could never get into it, man. But we'll talk about that another time for sure, bro. Yo, so I had an idea for like a cool way to wrap this episode up. We're gonna do a blind ranking. Do you know what blind ranking is?
I love
that.
Man.
So basically, I'm gonna give you 5 options, right? You don't know like basically
the order.
You don't know the order, so I'm gonna tell you like one thing, and you're gonna have to rank it 1 through 5, and you don't know what's coming next. You know what I mean? So basically, you just have to kind of assume like. This is my best option.
Yeah.
Where should I put it? You know what I mean? You have to be smart with it.
Yeah, I got you.
So the topic or the question for this one is, what woman from what country do you prefer?
Or like, would you marry or something? Huh? No way. like would you? What would you? For example, like
not marry from, but like you know what I mean? How out of this list?
Okay.
Rank. You know what I mean? What country you would marry from?
But
okay,
no.
Okay, let me word that a little better. That came out a little crazy.
I think marry from is better.
I think also, like,
but it's the same thing.
Before we continue, you know what I mean? 5 is not like somebody who we completely think is ugly. Just to preface it. You know what I mean? It needs to be said.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No. It's you completely think they're ugly. Number 5. I'm gonna be honest. So number 5 you think is the ugliest, and number 1 is the best. Okay. So the first option we have coming in is Morocco. Actually.
Morocco?
Yes.
What does it say? Dima Maghribiya.
Maghribiya. You gonna go first?
So I'll go first.
You know what it is?
And be honest. Don't do it for the cameras.
I'm being honest. Judging from like I don't know what's going on. It's the first one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it like, you know, I'm hearing
1
a lot
through
of great
5
reviews.
You don't know what's
Somali
coming
brethren.
next. You don't know what's coming
You know
next.
what I mean? I'm hearing a lot of great reviews, and I actually know a lot of Moroccans, and I like their culture and stuff.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? So I would go for number 3.
Number
I'd go
3.
for 3 for Morocco.
Fair play. Okay.
3.
I would say the same.
Keep track of yours. You say 3 as well?
No. I would say the same thing in terms of, you know what I mean? They're very good people.
Yeah.
I've never met some like a Moroccan person I didn't like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I would say a little higher. I'd say 2.
You say 2.
I say 2.
Wow. So you're going up there.
But I feel like
you don't know what's coming next.
I feel like there's a lot of.
It's on the way, huh?
Marrakesh right there.
Marrakesh on the way, huh?
I feel like there's a lot of other ones that are gonna throw in a mix up.
Brother, but you so 2 off rip. Wow. Okay, that's pretty good.
I said 3.
All right, next.
Oh, you're not.
I'm asking the questions.
Okay.
Next one. Samoa.
Wow.
Oh.
Huh?
I should have put them down.
Hey, man. Now it's for you to answer, buddy.
You gonna go or should I go?
I'll go first. You know what?
Okay,
Let's see
okay.
the best for last. But you know what?
Be real, bro.
Samoan, man, I'll just be real. Before I knew Yusuf, maybe that was like on the lower end of the list. But now that I see, wait.
Pause. What?
Wait, I'm talking about his culture.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about knowing him.
Okay. I was about to say, bro. I was
Cause
about to say, like, huh? Now that I know Yusuf, I'm gonna put him number.
No,
I was about to say.
Yusuf. No, I know him.
Yeah.
Like, I see the culture. He's been telling me all
Brother,
this
I'm not
stuff.
talking about culture. I'm saying what country you gonna marry from, brother.
Yeah.
So
but
don't beat around the bush
but
here.
I have a question. Is it not when you marry from it has to do with a lot of different things?
Bum the culture, brother. I'm talking about the woman.
All right.
I'm talking.
Listen, so after knowing Yusuf, I would say it's a 4. I'd say 4 for me, brother.
Okay,
what
Bugsy,
I mean?
talk to me.
I would say personally, I would just because of I think that me personally, there's a lot of things that I feel like when it comes to like the culture that I love about. Obviously, I'm from Samoa, you know.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I would probably rank it. I'd probably rank it at a 3.
Fair
I'd
enough.
probably rank it 3.
You know why?
Fair
You know why?
enough.
Even was a plus pro for someone. I can tell if my wife is Samoan. I could be like, oh, I know a Samoan family. You guys, oh, you see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
Link
You
up,
know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But they still did it 4, bitch. Anyways,
Next country. South Sudan.
South Sudan.
Not
First
Sudan.
of all,
South
can I say
Sudan.
something? Man, the South Sudanese people, man, as a whole,
Yeah.
they're very beautiful people.
Yeah. for
Very
sure.
beautiful.
Definitely.
I feel like even the culture in itself is like first of all, wallahi, from what I know, there's not one South Sudanese brother or sister that I ever met that is not beautiful in the inside and the out. Wallahi, they're nur ala nur from their whole faces, brother.
Yeah.
They're glowing.
Yeah.
Nur ala nur.
Nur ala nur, brother. Can I tell you something?
Was he saying that 5 minutes ago?
Hey man, I was.
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm
just kidding. All jokes aside, wallah, it's serious. South Sudan. Okay, go. Just go ahead. You just said a whole lot of nothing. Rank it.
Me personally, I would go. So I have.
So you have.
So 2 is
you
the
put 2 Morocco, 3 Samoa.
3 Samoa.
South Sudan.
I'd go 4.
4?
I'd go 4.
And what?
If it wasn't for Samoa, it would be 3.
Really?
Yeah.
Over Samoa.
No.
If
I would say
Samoa
if
wasn't on the
Samoa
list.
wasn't there. Why am I saying Samoa? If Samoa wasn't there.
Samoa. If Samoa's in the list, though.
Samoa.
Yeah, then I would put it at a 3. But
Where would you put
South
Samoa?
Sudan, I really believe there's a lot of. You know what I mean?
100%, I agree.
It's a very
So
beautiful
Samoa, where
place.
would you put Samoa?
3.
It's 3. So 4 is Sudan. 2 is.
No, but you're saying if you'd swap it. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying if it wasn't there.
Got you.
I would have put it.
So
at
now you have 2, 3, 4 covered. Morocco,
4.
Samoa,
Yeah.
South Sudan.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
You
what
have
is my list. My list
you have
is
Morocco at 3,
Morocco at 3.
and then you have Samoa at 4.
Samoa at 4.
South
And then
Sudan.
I'll say I don't really have much experience with the South Sudanese people. So
What?
like no like
What?
like what I'm trying to say is like, no, let me just explain like I really like don't like I know more people from like north is it
This
North
thing
Sudan?
is freaking gibberish, bro.
What experience do you have with a Samoan other than Bugsy?
That's
Yeah,
at least
come
one.
on.
That's at least one person though.
Brother, you know South Sudanese people.
Come on, man. We can name names right now.
Don't look at me like that, bro.
Nah, bro. I would just put it like I don't really.
You looked at me like this.
A whole lot of bullshit.
Say like I would put it at 5. I don't have much experience. But what's funny about this? I know what's coming up. I'm waiting for Somali. I'm waiting for other countries like that.
Say word.
Where I would put it higher at the list.
Okay.
What I'm getting out of this.
You're waiting for someone? Yeah.
It was a
He doesn't mess with the dark skins.
Yeah,
Clearly.
I love myself, man. Why would I hate myself?
Okay, so listen. So now, what's your ranking? Sorry, while I'm putting you on the hot seat.
Yeah.
It's normal. This is
No, but I want your ranking after.
my ranking. I'll give you.
First of all, this guy thinks he's being saved, but I want your whole ranking.
So wait, so you have. Sorry, bro. I'm sorry. So you have three. What do you have?
So I have Morocco for 3. Number 4 is Samoa. Number 5 Sudan.
And then you have
1 and 2.
So you have 2, 3, 4. So you have 5 and 1 open. You have 1 and 2 open.
brother.
1 and 2. That's fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, next country, Uzbekistan.
5. 5. Brother, are we serious? This is a serious list.
Serious list.
Nah.
5, bro.
The stands. We're from the stands now. Afghanistan, Uzbekistan.
Oh, no, Afghanistan.
Okay, Afghanistan, the only place I have.
Uzbekistan, brother, put the 5, bro. Bottom of the fucking barrel. Bottom of the fucking barrel.
Why?
Bottom of the barrel, bro.
That's foul, bro. Why? Explain.
I'm just joking, man.
Why are they at the bottom of the barrel?
Brother, but it's just not me.
Why are
bro.
they not here,
That's
man?
not me, man. That's not me. That's not me.
Okay, so you have 5.
If I was able to switch my list,
You can't switch it. Uzbekistan, the 1 or 2.
I would have
1 or 2
then.
Wow. Okay, last one, Somalia.
Number 1.
Number 1?
Number 1.
Makes sense, man. This is how I ended up. I didn't want to do you guys dirty.
Yeah,
I was going to put you guys on a pump fake.
I think for me though, it's like Somali people. It's just something that all of us, we're all Somali.
100%.
And I feel like
Makes sense.
as much as I was saying, like I would definitely, be open to, having or marrying someone outside of my culture, like I said before.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like I also feel like what Khalid was saying was a really good point. Like you want someone who has a lot of like values and
that
opinions
you
as your own, or you guys share the same opinions or views. So at
Yeah.
the same time, I feel like I would, because some people might say, yo, why not Samoan? Why Samoan at 3? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like it's also the aspect of like religion, like I'm also
100%.
Muslim, and I feel like the culture in itself is so deep enriched within Christianity that I feel like I wouldn't be able to connect with
I agree.
my wife as much as I would want to. And again, like I don't want to be on the Mo Saleh tip, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Christmas on one day and then Eid on the
Okay,
next. You know what I mean?
come on. What are we doing?
That's kind of.
But I love Samoans, and you know what I mean.
But I feel like most cultures are rooted around the religion.
Yeah.
Somalia is a heavily Muslim country.
That's why. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But
Think about it.
That's why if you said North
Uzbekistan,
Sudan,
I
it
was
would be
just
a whole
joking.
different ballgame.
Yeah. If I said Sudan, that's more Muslim.
Yeah.
Whereas South Sudan, they're not that much
Majority
Muslim.
is not Muslim.
Majority is not
They're
Muslim.
just beautiful people, though.
Yeah,
Gorgeous.
they're amazing.
No. All jokes aside,
Yeah, 100%.
there's nothing wrong with
I
that.
think even Uzbekistan has a lot of Muslim people as well.
Yeah.
Uzbekistan,
a
they have a
lot.
lot of Muslim people.
A lot,
too,
bro.
so
When I went to Umrah recently, that's
they
the
fill
most
the
people I would
place.
see. Yeah,
Right.
mashallah.
Uzbekistan.
Packed.
Uzbekistan.
Serious.
Yeah, you're tripping,
Motion.
bro. Uzbekistan
Wow,
has motion.
I don't know if I'll go to Umrah
You gotta look
anymore,
into it.
bro.
You gotta look into it,
They're
bro.
gonna start lining me
They're
up.
gonna line you up with the
Yo,
freaking
after this
number
episode,
5.
I'm getting
you
canceled,
need,
huh?
you need a security, bro.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. You need security.
Brother,
I'm good. I'm
Don't
good.
think we forgot about it. What's your ranking?
What's
right
my
now?
ranking? Okay, my ranking is. Thank you guys for watching the episode. Subscribe to the YouTube. Like it. What do they say?
Thumbs up.
Push notification.
Push
all of it.
notification. Make sure you
You know what I
guys
mean?
go check out the old episodes on Spotify. Again, thank you guys for listening, and we'll welcome you back for the next episode. Have a good weekend.